call it jawama, but it's Mrs. There's Mrs. There's cook. Chitangi, then he's in a white shirt. Can't see anyone.
Maybe behind.
But how can he be at the back? Let me call him.
I've seen someone from both sides. On the ground.
Yeah, this way. I think to get back, let's just get back to town. Pacha. Oh, ndiye hiyo. Ndio mpondo. Wonderful. Yeah, morning, sir. You're good?
Yeah.
Are we going?
This way. Yes.
Okay. So to go to okay, so okay, taku bounce sakambiri. How many times? 3 times.
3 times, yes.
But you are still there, waiting for us to. I hope tizaona vikali huko. Not if I'm sorry that we say kasi.
Don't worry. Okay.
So how far is the school from here? Your school?
But it's Patali Manning.
Patali guns. You can be at Patali Manning in Patali.
It's Patali Manning.
Yes, in Patali. Some people come back Mpafupi.
Oh,
I would have gone. Oh yeah. Where are you? Okay, tupate dimanja. Timu Yanga. Mwiche. Wonderful. Yanga ni. Kuna chikanda. Yes. Iza Sampaula. Five kwacha pimento.
Na mpilipili liko. Ni watu wake?
Ndimo watu wa gift. Big buyer.
Passa kuchika.
Wonderful. So mpeleka kuchika. Ngulisa kuti.
Market na kadiongo first. Kadiongo first.
Nanga tafaka panisha.
What's entertain, madam?
Right in what?
Fagambo na cha 5. A lot of messages have come through our inbox on the Zambian Genius Facebook page as well as my personal Facebook page. Let's get talking and chit-chats over creations, innovations. That's certainly my daily bread. So let's look at some of the SMSs that have come through. And as you can see, these messages that we reflect on my side views are telling us that people are following from across the country. And it is these messages that are giving us the impetus to go out flat out looking for the geniuses that we are able to catch on this show. Today, I'm in Chawama, and it's within Lusaka, and we're catching up with Gift. He's one of the geniuses we thought we could cover. Gift SIMUSIKA is a grade 9 pupil at Lusaka Secondary School in Lusaka, like we mentioned, somewhere up there at Arakan, next to Arakan Barracks. Pretty much of these guys that we've covered on the program are coming from within Lusaka. This is because we keep asking for sponsorship, that if you sponsor us, whichever organization you are, if you have the capacity, we can go out. We have so many in our database, but because we are unable to go out there, we can only reach as far as within the capital city, Lusaka. But thankfully, here we are in Lusaka to yet again expose our genius. Now, it starts with the bag. We are not here for the bag. What we followed is in the bunker bed for now. But let's talk about the bag. Tell me about it.
Okay, so in bag, open like this.
Okay. So this is a school bag, like you mentioned. As you can see, the books are nicely compacted. Yeah. So it has a lock. Okay, nice.
Kufaga mapeni, then flash there.
Flash for what?
Music.
The bag has music also?
Yes, yes.
Okay. There you are.
This is the speaker.
Look at that. Okay. That's your speaker.
Then I am a key.
I need you to speak up so that your people can listen to you. So the keys are for what?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
So you turn on the key if you want to switch on the music, okay?
So that's also so.
Okay. So it says if you remove the key, then it goes off.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
And it tells you that it's on now, okay? So when you're going to school, you even listen to music, okay? These are one. It was a papa, no papa, to an
Bluetooth or Bluetooth earphone, the car flash, you for flash now.
Don't we have a flash in the car? Okay, we are going to have somebody bring the flash. Let's see how you turn on the music and where we can put the flash.
So each battery, battery changalalo, akaringa kali zipakeka futi.
So this one uses a battery. There's a battery in there.
Yes.
Where's the battery?
Ili mukati. Naikavingira mukati, but singaonekere. Similar like internal.
It's an internal battery.
Yes.
So we can't see the battery that powers this because he has internalized it. But we can see there's a blue light there. There's a red light here. This is all to show there's power inside there, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. The Davis has given us the flash. Let's see how it plays. Want to see how you enjoy your music. So he says other than playing the main music from here, you can play externally using the speaker alone. Okay, so the flash is plugged in from there. A school bag with music. He's setting it in there. This is one the music in. It's a memory card actually. Okay. It's there. Inserted.
Music.
Music.
Volume.
Oh, this is a volume. Okay. But why is the music coming on and off? Maybe it's not. Oh.
Yes.
But in your flash, what's in there?
In my Bluetooth, man.
Oh.
Yeah,
Where's your phone?
inside.
Pass a phone. Pass a phone. Okay, so we are trying to have the flash get to family start there, but alternatively, his Bluetooth can work. We still want to. Okay. We still want to connect the Bluetooth. There's Madalas in there. Nice music. Okay, so change and put the Bluetooth. Should I remove the...
Yes, flash.
Okay. Thank you, Davis. Great. So now it's to switch to Bluetooth.
Device is connected successfully.
Okay. Okay. Is it playing? This is one of the favorite songs loved by many Zambians. So
So my kachayila so ni battery
So you think I'm an idiot? You think I'm a fool? Because you know that I want to lie to you. Tell you everything, never lie to you.
So alternatively says if this has gone powerless, instead you can switch it off and play just this. Look at that. So mumulika engine namwe. Even here. So you broke down a car stereo or a small radio and put it here. So this guy is a genius. What he says is that he doesn't get small simple radios or small radios that are already made, but all he does is get smaller parts, put them together, create a radio, puts in there and here. So no, Papa, not Yagwe, Papa is a bag. But the bag is in the bag. I'm not saying this after. Okay. So that's a Zambian genius bag. Get in touch with us and acquire yourself one. Away from the bag, what brought us to Chawama to his house gift is what we have now to unveil to you. So don't you go away. But remember, you want to have much more of this, check out our Facebook pages, The Real Samuel Machishi and The Zambian Genius, and you'll be able to see much more of what we're talking about. So let's talk about this. Nichichanich.
Chinchigayo nchogera monshaba tute very strong maning. Yeah, so akatima katsosa first katsosa hapo. Then ukona mkati maybe mngankalolo kamwala and then kufunga watekinga mshimushi.
Okay, good. I like it. So he says this is a hammer mill for breaking down small agricultural products. Groundnuts, there is what you call chikanda. But some of the materials he has groundnuts there. And so this is a hammer mill. But when you look around, there's no hammer mill really too. There's only that piece there. We don't know what that piece does. And then we have this. This is like kameda, and plastic material.
Like a bucket.
Like a bucket, a small plastic bucket. And then this is made by the carpenters. Unapanga kuluma carpenter. Ndio unapanga weka. Na vonse vile hapa unapanga weka. So now what people are interested to know is how did you arrive at making this?
Trying how to kupanga. Kali bamami bakamba kugasha baza. Ezovutika maningi zapeza ati maybe kuchiga bapeza bakoma. Elo bafuna kupika kusense nchikanda. So ezovutika time. So ndakamba first ni yese kupanga katika nga 7.
Good. Yeah. Hang in there. So he says his mother makes African polony. So time and again, when she wants to go and have the groundnuts made from the hammer mill, which is not far away from here, so the mother could go there and only to find that they are closed. So meaning early morning she can't be able to do that. So that prompted him to create something for the mother so that business doesn't get to suffer. Okay? So unakapanga bwanji, what is the composition of this?
nakapanga nayo ngati mabucket then ni board ya planga then ani maplanga then using and then tutenze to tables ka table then nakatola ko to stand etino mnafaka huko.
Okay, so you got a table already made by the carpenters in the house, we believe, and then broke it down to make sure that he creates the position for which from where this thing is able to sit. And then manje vikulu obviously.
Vikulu muri generator mkati. Ka generator monga za kuma fan generator kuma fan ndio ipansa hapa so ipati ili hapa. So the makamba kuzunguruka then kafuka mo shawa ndio pima zamba kujika then safe ni mamba ku safe and then zibira huko.
Okay.
Yes.
But our interest obviously is the ingenuity that made him to think that genset can be able to break down the products that he throws in here. So manje unaichita connect bwanji kuti uziwe manje kuti vizambo gaya nsembe, so because the motor here is meant for air, isn't it?
Nice. Kairi monga I switch ili hapa. Kuli pali slow na pali bad. Yeah. So ni nice kuti first ni yes. So ija generator kwa ifakako imankalati ipulinga chiampepo vija. Ukafika mo vokosa sivinga pwaniki. Yeah. So kuli ma connection enapanga mkati mnafaka mantambo nenatuma engine mkati tauti ikulile ko speed. Yeah, so speed ina kulila kunalingana kutinga kwa inga pwanchi monga shaba tute monga chikanda jaje sio mama ningi na tute amen but milisi ya kali milisi ni mai.
So Gift is a genius. He says that he was able to test it himself. So he tested the mechanisms and was able to deduce that when he puts softer materials, which are not hard like maize he can't deal with it. So he was able to conclude that the moment he throws in those particles, they can be able to be grinded and milled to the point where they are able to use at home. So, let's see if we can put this mill, the hammer mill, to the test. So the first thing you do is to close up.
Yes.
Okay. So meaning the mother your mother, earlier on we bought some chikanda from her. She doesn't go to she no longer goes to pay for her groundnuts to be refined.
Yes. So safaga.
So mama charge mami.
Ungachache.
Ungaspangira for your ice block. Okay, so now we are testing it. Let's go.
Okay, so hapa tafaka hapa. Sasa tusiweza chema yaka na switch.
Okay. So it is powered by electricity?
Yes.
Okay. So next. Oh, okay. So the outlet is here. Tafaka.
So mine kujaga on.
Why? Vibration?
Vibrations hazinyanganya maningi.
Okay. To avoid vibration, so it steps there on those pedals to make it firm. And now it's time to get going. Switch. Wow. So this is like under 2 minutes. There is our groundnuts. Done and dusted. Can I touch it?
Yes.
Wow. Very fine. And you can go on and put it in your visage. Beautiful. Can we see what's inside? We see the particles, if it leaves any particles. There it is. So what you have?
So even
So the unwanted particles are sieved because there is a sieving mechanism down there. So they remain here. So what you have is simply the fine material that you want to use. Hence, the fine chikanda that we were able to enjoy a little earlier. Ah, give me 5. Nice one. So what subjects are you taking?
PE.
Okay.
Yes, I'm taking PE. There's no hard, prepare hard for school part.
Okay.
Prepare, but I'm taking a hard.
Okay.
But I'm taking a PE.
Okay.
Yes.
PE is what?
PE. Just physical, grounding.
Physical education. That's the option you have. And what are the other main subjects that you take?
My subjects in mathematics.
Okay.
In history. Yes. Whatever.
Okay, that's wonderful. There's physics. You have physics, right? And the sciences you have. From which subject do you think you got the knowledge to work around such a product?
Okay. Idea pe ina ningisauti chogele hapo kali mama mimi zo. Pakuti waende bagaishensa shawa maningi paza. So nza kamba cha ningachitebwa pakuti ba osati wazienda maningi kuchigayo. So wazigaira chi paper jumpa boni. So ndebe natenga ka bucket, maplanga, then generator mukati, then ututoto nika umuntuja tumakala ko masapato kuza pakati pasapato. Then naenda na shokelelesa naifaka mukati nafaka ku na shokelelesa kuli wamene wa mashokelelesa kuza ku market. Then nabona cha connect pamozi ipena panga amani. So idea inasokera pali kolika mo kena bona panga ku kangono. Kangono keve nezuta nikafuka moto maveji tujubika. So idea ndepena boya sokera mai kupanga shukuru manje.
So this guy doesn't really care about the subjects that he takes in class. So he says the main thing that caused him to come up with this is what he noticed his mother was going through to have his the groundnuts for making the African polony or chikanda. So those challenges that she was facing, he said, no, not anymore. Let me do something to help my mom and the business to grow. And that's why he sat down. He doesn't care about the subjects and things like that. And this is where we know that the Minister of General Education, the Minister of Education actually has been mentioning that there is need for skills training. And so skill is very important. He may not be so good at subjects, but he's got the skill, he's got the knowledge. So give him that empowerment that he needs. And that's what he's making use of at the moment. Gift, what would you like the people to do for you if you are to make this? Bakatuma phone lero bantu. Ungawapangira.
Yes, ngawapangira. So kulikena mkeni panga mukati kakalibe kusila.
Someone ordered.
Yeah. So nagura chi generator chiri mu mukati chikuru. So then ngena chevenza funa face ka bucket, then nakasefa, then na groom cutting, then na box yamene maona kunyanso kunde then ntambo na switch. Then kalifaka pamoja connect, then shokeleda ntom kati, then kasiliza, then zawatumila phone kutimbulana mtenge chintu chana siliza.
Great. So he says he can be able to make for those that would like to make orders. Already he's got one pending. He's making one for another customer so that they can come and get. And obviously at a household level, for all those that deal in the business that we earlier on saw, this is the fastest way to go about grinding your groundnuts, unlike the one that you use. But okay, I've seen that you don't come from a rich family. It's a very humble house. Apart from this business, support any mobons.
Kairi, but that's not for savings.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's for savings. And my must have business. I mean, I sometimes I'm going to farm. Okay. Yes. So so the mother does business, the father equally does the same business. They also go to the farm. But if you wanted help, what's the main help that you want from anybody out there who can support you? I'm going to say support you so that nikasiza school nkana pasogoro na venchita ningasufuna support kali nibambiri nima shotira she drama za kuti nyambe kugula ma materials kubapangira baje bafuna ya so ni makala che shortage ya drama then na vinango veni mafunika. Okay. So I would like more support to buy the components that he uses for this, because those that want to order from him, they order but they find he lacks those components. But because bakambo bakutumira ma down payment, obviously that can be the best, isn't it? Bapase number yako. Namba yanga ni 0975 64 7733 975 64 7733. That is my number. Wonderful. On the Zambian Genius, a lot of people have been asking us questions. When you feature such creative minds, what else do you give them? We don't give them anything. The only thing we give them is this exposure via television. So the main thing can only be done by you who is watching. So when they give us their number, follow up, give the support if you can. Like always,
find us on Facebook, The Zambian Genius. On Twitter, I'm at Samuel Machishi. Tweet me, and I will tweet you back.